What up, Akats? Akasan here, my boy Tyrone, girl with no name in the back carrying some luggage. We're about to check out Spider-Man Homecoming. We're rushing because it starts in 2 minutes. We'll let you know what it's all about, if it lives up to the hype. I didn't even read anything this time around. I didn't pay attention to any of the ratings. We're gonna see what's up, okay? Spider-Man finally comes home to the MCU.
Good news is I heard that they redid the sound in this theater, so I'm really looking forward to it now. Let's do it.
All right, we just got out the theater. Tyrone, what's up? What did you think?
Oh, I liked it. It was really good.
Yeah?
I don't have, I guess right now, I'm still let it marinate.
Yeah.
I haven't too many issues with it at this point. It was fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
I'm not gonna say it didn't feel as...
Spider-Man of a movie?
Yeah.
It didn't feel like a Spider-Man movie, right?
I would guess like the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. That was like I guess it didn't feel like that. It still was good though, so...
It was good. Well,
good.
it was basically, in my opinion, it was a very pure MCU, almost like, kind of like your first step into the MCU type of world, basically.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
That's what it really felt like. It felt like it wasn't a good thing, it wasn't a bad thing. You know, it was just like, okay, so this is how they're gonna treat. It was like the very first steps of seeing how Spider-Man's gonna be treated into the MCU.
Yeah.
And for what it's worth, I mean, it was pretty cool. They really marketed it to a younger audience. But I think that was kind of cool because I feel like the Tobey Maguire movie and even the Amazing Spider-Man series, at some points they made it more serious than it needed to be with Spider-Man. And if you look at like Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, or that series, it's a show that doesn't really take itself too seriously.
Yeah.
I personally grew up on Amazing Spider-Man, so for me the comics, though that's the kind of Spider-Man I know, where he's already married to Mary Jane and all that. But you know, this kid version of Spider-Man worked really well. I liked it a lot in terms of what they're going for with the MCU. It wasn't.
I enjoyed that it wasn't like another Origins, because I don't think we needed another
Origins. That I was kind of interested. Yeah, now I see Origins. Complex was talking about how Homecoming completely flipped off the origin, which is kind of interesting, but it'll be interesting to see if DC will take that same sort of approach with the Batman solo film. Like, it shows that you can still have a Spider-Man movie without showing the origin again.
Yeah.
You know? So I wonder if they'll do the same thing with the Batman movies, because we've seen it so many times.
Yeah.
I think they could do that.
Yeah. I think so far my favorite quote that I've heard since we left the movie theater.
I was watching porn.
No,
I was looking at porn.
No. Like what another viewer said. Some guy's like, I'm really impressed how you can see like a British person playing an American speaking perfect English.
Ah.
And I was like, huh? Stupid things you hear.
Yeah.
that
was like nothing.
I was trying not to laugh at that.
I thought the end credits were really good.
Yeah, that was.
What I do think is kind of interesting is they did a really good job of setting up. You can see the Spider Universe growing in the MCU. There's little hints of that, and that's kind of interesting to see.
Yeah.
If that will work, because you can see remnants. For me, I saw remnants a lot of what Spider-Man, what Sony wanted to do with their own Spider Universe.
Yeah.
Compared to what we saw in this MCU version of it. It's like, okay, here's what Sony wanted to do, but now it's probably gonna work like that. So anyways, that's the non-spoiler review. I liked it.
Make a left.
Left, babe. I liked it. You liked it.
Yeah.
It was cool. Very interesting. Sometimes I thought because of the Spider-Man suit, when most of the movie he had the suit that we know, the one that Stark gave him, sometimes it was like, okay, this is obvious CG, like,
Yeah.
you know, and you had to do it for that particular suit. So that sometimes took me out of it a little bit. But overall, it wasn't too bad. I would have liked to seen his spider sense show up a bit, but I guess they're saving that like to showcase.
Yeah. That's the only. That was. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, there was no.
Yeah, because he was getting messed
No
up.
real. Like, yeah, he was getting jacked up.
Well, you know, it's
It's
the same.
almost like they replaced the spider sense with this suit.
Yeah, that.
Like
Sometimes,
the suit
like,
could do things that he could do
Right.
without the suit. Yeah.
So purists, I think a lot of purists might be a little upset about what the direction they took, because this was definitely a very tech-heavy Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, yeah, like a Batman, Spider-Man type of deal. But it was an interesting way they went into it with that.
Yeah.
So I'm fine. It's kind of similar to with Logan, and they didn't really showcase the fact that he could smell really well. It was kind of like, okay, I know he has these powers, but maybe it's not that important for everybody else, I guess. All right, guys, like, share, subscribe. Review-wise, not much, because it wasn't really like a masterpiece of a film, so I don't really need to go into too much detail. It really is one of your basic MCU, a perfect MCU type of film that leaves you hungry for more going into the next movie, which will probably be Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's November.
Yep. And there we go. All right. Until next time, guys. Peace.